something in the air. Lev could smell things that other people couldn't. Not just coffee or cinnamon, but feelings. He could smell fear, like cold iron. He could smell sadness, like wet paper. And hope? Hope smelled like the start of spring, fresh and soft. He worked in a small cafe on the corner of a quiet street. Jazz music played all day, and the air always smelled warm and sweet, like baked apples or honey. Lev liked the quiet. He came early every morning and prepared the smells, like a kind of recipe. Almonds in the oven, a bit of lemon in the tea water, lavender oil near the window. These helped to calm the stronger smells, the ones that came from people's hearts. One day, a woman came in. She wore a gray coat buttoned up high. Her face looked empty, not sad, not angry, just quiet. Lev looked at her and felt strange. She had no smell, nothing. No fear, no love, no memories. She ordered black coffee, no sugar, and sat by the window. She looked outside like she was watching a movie she didn't understand. Lev gave her the coffee and waited a few seconds longer than usual. She didn't look at him. The air around her felt soft, like fog. Even the cafe's smells seemed weaker near her. When she left, Lev walked to her table. There was no smell, nothing at all. And that scared him more than anything. The woman came back the next day. Same time, same gray coat, same empty face. Lev watched her carefully. He didn't mean to stare, but he was trying to understand. She looked real, but something about her felt like a ghost. Again, she ordered black coffee, no sugar. Again, she sat by the window and said nothing. Lev leaned closer when he gave her the cup. Still no smell. That night, Lev stayed late at the cafe. He cleaned slowly, thinking about her. Why did she have no scent? Everyone had something, even when they tried to hide it. But she was like a blank page. He decided to try something. Not big, just small changes. The next morning, he baked a cinnamon roll and placed it near the counter. The warm smell filled the room quickly. Then he added orange peel to the tea water, something fresh, something light. She came in, sat down, ordered the same thing. Lev watched. Did she notice the smell? Her eyes moved just a little. Her fingers tapped on the cup for a second, then stopped. No smile, no words. But Lev thought maybe something had moved inside her. Each day, he changed the cafe a little. One day, it was vanilla. Another, mint. He made apple pie once just to test. She never spoke, but she always came. Same time, same seat. And one day, he smelled something. Very faint, like an old book. Dust, ink, and dry flowers. It was coming from her. Lev smiled to himself. She was not empty. She was just hiding. That morning, Lev came in earlier than usual. He felt nervous, like before an exam or a storm. He had been thinking all night about her, about the scent he had smelled, old paper and flowers. It was the scent of memory. Not today, not yesterday, something far back. He looked through the small box he kept under the counter. Spices, oils, tea leaves, dried fruit. Then he found something. Lemon and poppy seeds. He didn't know why, but it felt right. He baked small lemon cakes with poppy seeds. The smell was soft and sharp at the same time, like something forgotten and bright. When the cakes were ready, he placed one near her usual spot before she arrived. She came in, as always, gray coat, quiet eyes. But as she walked past the counter, she stopped, just for a second. She looked at the cake, then she looked at him. Only for a moment, but it was the first time. She sat down. She didn't order anything. She just sat. The smell of lemon and sugar floated in the warm air. Lev didn't say a word. He only watched. And then it happened. Her hand moved to her chest. She closed her eyes. Her shoulders shook, just a little. She breathed in deeply, like she hadn't really breathed in a long time. And Lev smelled it. Strong, clear, sudden. Home, not a place, but a feeling. It smelled like clean sheets, sunshine, and a warm voice calling from another room. Her eyes opened. There were tears, but she wasn't crying. She looked around, as if seeing the cafe for the first time. Something had returned to her. After that day, she came every morning. Still quiet, still in her seat by the window. But something was different. She wore a green scarf one day. Later, red earrings. She ordered tea with honey instead of coffee. Her eyes moved more. She looked around the cafe, watched people, smiled at a little boy with hot chocolate. Lev didn't change the smells anymore. He didn't need to. She was changing on her own now. He didn't know her name. She still hadn't said a word to him. But that was okay. Words weren't necessary. The air around her was full of soft things now, cinnamon, peach, a little worry, but also light. Sometimes, even joy. One morning, after she left, Lev found a small folded note under her cup. It said, "Thank you. The lemon cake helped me remember." My mother made it when I was sick. I lost many memories after the accident. But that smell, it opened something. Now I remember her and myself. Kay. That was all. No name, no phone number. Just truth. Lev read the note slowly. The cafe was quiet. Outside, light rain was falling. He opened the door to let in the fresh air. And then, softly, he noticed a new scent. It didn't come from the cakes or the coffee. It came from him. It was light, a little unsure, but gentle. It smelled like green leaves after rain. Like the start of a walk. Like something new, not loud, but real. Lev stood still for a moment, breathing it in.